Looks like a church. Yeah, it looks like a church.
Why don't you move to the countryside?
Oh, if I keep going this way, I'll reach Chitotski.
With the local lords. Christ,
Mines.
that's bloody awful.
And at some point I think I should go slightly to the right. Because I don't want to get arrive to the east of Chitotski. That's a camp and those are bandits, right?
That's not possible, sir. I washed just this morning.
No, just soldiers.
No idea. I even doubt myself in all the persons I could find.
Ah, well, that explains it. Get out of here and have a proper wash. I can hardly breathe.
This is a priest.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. What's that? God be with you, Goodman. I see you're a fellow traveller. Want to warm your bones a bit?
God be with you.
John of Zhibzhao.
Where are you headed, worthy sir?
Oh, I'm no lord. Just a plain old episcopal vicar. My name is Vicar John of Spechow. My job is to make sure the bishop's coin doesn't go rolling away.
Well, I see we're roughly the same age, but you've made something of yourself.
Oh, come now. I just pray and keep accounts. What I wouldn't give for a secular life. But mine is the lot of the third son, who must be thankful for any scraps left to him.
At least the third son can usually thank his lucky stars he's not a bastard.
I understand. But God loves every man equally. Except for the sinners. And even that lot he gives a second chance.
Where has your bishop sent you?
So tell me, where has your bishop sent you?
Oh, I'm on a visitation. To Pribislivitz. It's some rural backwater near the Sasau. The church there has just been restored.
What a stroke of luck, Vicar. I'm the bailiff in Pribyslavitz.
No doubt. And I'm Saint Margaret.
No, seriously. I'm the one who rooted out that den of cutthroats there.
Well, just look at me, assuming gentlemanly airs. And here I am, conversing with a hero.
Oh, reputation lost. He didn't believe me.
How about
That's
a
my-
round of dice?
that's my
if
town.
that isn't too wicked for a man of the cloth.
I can never turn down the dice. Besides, as I said, God always gives us sinners a second chance. What game would you like to play?
He doesn't have a lot of money. Not gonna waste
I
my
actually
time.
don't want to...
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you...
Good day to you.
Do you want to
How
play
about
some
trying
dice?
your-
What game would you like to play?
I actually don't want to play anything. See ya.
You poor fellows.
Who's there? What do you want?
Go!
Okay, I'm gonna stick to the road. At some point I think I should restart the game because it's getting a little buggy again. Okay, I think I'm around here and I think I should head... Okay, there's a deserters camp there. Murdered herds boy. Shooting range. I want to visit the shooting range. Chitoki. The first written mention of the village Chitoki dates back to 1141, according to which it was in possession of Olomouc, Archiedos, In 1249, Pszczytowski was briefly held by Havel of Lauenburg, and a year later the Olomouc Bishop Bruno of Schauenburg ceded the village to Setlets Monastery. In the 14th century, the farmstead and part of the village belonged to various patrician families from Kuttenberg, such as Andrei Pusch, under from which Gothic fortress was added. In 1397, Wenceslas Bartosz, Vaclav Bartos, became the owner and pledged to pay a permanent fee to the Kuttenberg almhouse from the farmstead. After the Hussite wars, Hanush Feridan held Pszczytowski, burdening the farmstead and the fortress with many debts which he refused to pay. So in 1443, the chief mint master decided that Hanush and his descendant from now and for all time had to pay 50 dozen groschen to the Kuttenberg almhouse every year. The last burgher to own Pszczytowski was Vorsila Chichelnikova, who sold the estate to Vaclav Materna of Kwentnice in 1501. The Maternas rebuilt the Gothic fortress in the Renaissance style. To this day, only the Gothic valued cellar remains, though in a very poor condition. Bilani, a settlement 1.5 kilometers south of Kuttenberg, built along Biljani Creek. According to archaeological findings, the history of the local settlement dates back to the New Stone Age, about 4000 BC. The first written mention of the village is from 1143, when Miroslav of Zimburg donated it to Setlets Monastery. The village later passed from the monastery into private hands and often changed owners. Near the village, in the spring of St. Adalbert Pramen, which supplied the whole of Kuttenberg through wooden pipes starting in the Middle Ages. To this day, massive slag heaps lie in the village along the Bilanka Creek. There are remnants of medieval mining when surplus and waste materials from nearby mines was deposited there. Man, but I love the artwork.
Folks, if you value your life, stop drinking. Alcohol is the scourge of mankind. The devil's temptation. Look at me. I used to spend all day and night in the tavern, drinking away all my money. My wife couldn't stand the sight of me. And my house...
No, why'd you stop? This is a pretzel company? Yes, I'd like a pretzel. Baker. Although everyone in the village would know how to make bread and flatbreads, there were bakers in larger towns and noble courts. Initially, the term baker referred not so much to the person who baked, but the one who took the baked goods to the market. Over time, they specialized in baking itself and acquired guild status, which of course led to right disputes, because the bakers resented baked goods being sold at markets by non-guild villagers. It was only later that the regulations were laid down to make the sale of bread the exclusive domain of the guilds. The quality of baked goods was supervised by councillors or the municipal measurer. If the flour was bad, they didn't like its color, or the baker gave short weight, he was fined. If there were recurrences, he was expelled from the guild and subjected to harsh physical punishment. It is said that King Wenceslas himself used to visit the town market to inspect the quality of Prague baked goods and punish dishonest bakers by publicly dunking them in the Vlatva river. The bakers often owned their own mills, which encroached on the miller's craft.
What would you like?
Show me your wares.
Kolach, pretzel, sweet pancakes. Okay. That's a funny thing that they put this in the game, but they just want to sell you an apple.
A word about the prop.
Aye. Thank you. And
Huh.
come again, sir.
I sold it for 0.2 groschen.
Come and take your pick.
Let me check the pretzel. Okay, so yeah. But this is a sharpening. This looks like there's a trader here across from the pretzel company, from the baker. Yeah.
That four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
How dare you speak so badly of my herring?
Grüß dich. Wie kann ich dir helfen, mein Herr?
Are all the traders
What do you have
German in this game? Okay, nothing new. I could sell this and this and that. Oh yeah, and I have a lot of stuff on my horse. Man, but they give me so bad prices.
I'd like to discuss... What would you say?
You won't Sehr gut. I can agree. Danke.
Okay, let me take some of these things on my horse. I actually don't need these anymore. Just sell them. Sell everything. But fix it first. Healer. Fine. Armor. Gunsmith. A set of tools for maintaining firearms, mainly cleaning the barrel as there is not much else you can do with it. Oh, I see now. Interesting, so it's a different one. $500 and he has 800. Okay. Man. This is sell for nothing. I paid a lot of money for this. Fine.
I'd like to do something...
This guy has the worst prices.
Is this enough?
That's too much. Why? Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
Hold on a second. Yeah, right here. Shooting range near. Okay. Must be in the forest. Excellent.
What a nag.
See, everyone dislikes my horse. That's an apple. And that is a black arrow.
Somebody's a real lousy shot here.
Yeah. How did they miss so much?
Never seen an arrow like that before. I wonder how it handles in a bow. But most of all, who makes them?
They look nice. They have black feathers. Okay. An arrow with a black crow's feather that deals 180 damage. Man. And if I equip it... Ah. It looks the same like all the other arrows, right? I mean the quill, it's the same.
My respects.
Oh, he just gave them. I mean, I just picked them up. More arrows. Heck yeah. My friend, are you making these arrows? Because they're really good.
Are you the one who comes here to shoot?
But I can't shoot for shit. Anyway, making my own arrows is what I like best. You won't find better ones anywhere else. I make them with rook feathers.
So you say no one makes better arrows?
You bet. But they're useless to me, as I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Maybe you'd find a better use for them.
You'd make me some.
Gladly. Rook feathers are hard to find, though. But if you bring me some, I'll make arrows for you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
What's your name, anyway?
My name is Bocek, but everybody calls me Bocek the Byblow, because I'm such a bad shot.
Don't worry about it. I'm a blood.
Ah, don't worry about it. It's admirable you haven't given up, even when you're bad at it.
Thank you.
I've got some rook feathers with me.
Raven feathers, and I have 49.
Here they are.
Good man. And here's your arrows.
49 arrows. Excellent.
Farewell, good sir.
Well, I don't think I should. I have 82 arrows. Should I poison them? I'll just have to be careful not to lose them. Because they're real nice. Though these ones increase damage. These ones are good for piercing. These ones fly really straight. And these ones are poisoned. Bane for the win. Makes running impossible and reduces health by 60 seconds. More suitable for poisoning cooking pots than applying to weapons. Doll Maker makes running impossible and reduces all weapon skills by 5, gradually reduces health by 40. And Lullaby. Fine. What are they called? Black arrows. Yeah, these. Oh. Only 12 at a time. Very well. Yeah, it no longer kills them. I got a mod that nerfs the Bane poison. Usually in the game, Bane poison gives 110 points of damage in 15 seconds, Henry quality. And yeah, that usually kills them. This one only gives 60 points of damage and maximum quality, Henry quality, 60 points of damage in 60 seconds. Okay. Now, let's head to Kuttenberg. There's a quest tipster around here as well. But I'd really like to visit Kuttenberg and start Legacy of the Forge.
Go!
This is a nice lake. And I just discovered the laundry. Let me check if I'm heading the right direction. Okay. More to the left. Please don't hit your head. Okay. I'm not gonna stick to the roads because I don't want any more quests right now. I just want to reach Gutenberg, start Legacy of the Forge, spend my money. Oh, I didn't see that fence anyway. The city should be visible at any point, at any moment should become visible, right? Whoa! Why did they tie rope around that oak? I wonder how many kilometers have I ridden with this horse. Another burned down building. There's that horse. Burned down building. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. There's a tavern around here. Ah, Gutenberg. Man, Gutenberg has huge walls.
Go!
I felt that the poisons in the game by default, they're way too powerful. They needed to be nerfed. All the potions are actually really powerful. It's slightly cheaty. Is this... who's that human? Man, this city actually seems massive, even from outside. It's a strange feeling seeing a city like this for the first time. Imagine being a peasant.
It's him. It's him.
You mean me?
Of course. Who else?
Who's the Valderman? That's a tax collector. What do you want?
So, tell me, what can I do for you?
Are you Henry of Skalitz?
Well, that I am. How do you know?
Everyone's been talking about you. But to see you with my own eyes, that's something else.
And who might you be?
I'm Valdemar.
Go on.
I wander the world in search of curiosities. I love hearing about them, and I enjoy talking about them.
What exactly are these curiosities you're so fond of?
I heard that a knight was staying in the Billany Inn. They call him Posey. He's gathering men for some sort of armed expedition. There may be some silver in it for you.
Tell me more. What else have you seen?
If we meet again, I'll gladly tell you more. I'm not going to spill out all my stories at once, am I? Who knows? You might well run across some curiosities yourself in the meantime. I'll be seeing you, Henry.
Well, hold on.
Some other time, then.
Dude. Okay.
What did I do to you?
Tax collector. Gutenberg's Market Book. One of the copies of the Market Book from Gutenberg Town Hall. It contains a list of markets and regulations for merchants. This is the second volume with a list of Gutenberg city markets and regulations related to them. The largest market in Gutenberg is the grain market, followed by the lower market, also called Underlack. Here, meat from cattle and pigs is sold. The third in line is the upper market, which opens on the upper side of the wide merchant street. There, from the west, you can find smaller markets, the charcoal market, beer market, pottery market, lead market, and finally the salt market. Further along, there is a large horse market known as Rossmarkt, located under the Currain Gate. Lastly, in the lower town at Hopbrink, there is a large charcoal and ore market where traders and miners have long negotiated the price of silver. Gothenburg places great importance on upholding royal law and order. Therefore, anyone can freely verify that they have not been given short weight for the meat sold or mismeasured cloth. For this purpose, there are stamped weights and iron yardsticks in the hall on the ground floor of the town hall. Anyone who finds negligence or malintent may immediately report it to an official who will rectify the situation in the market. During the reigns of Luxembourg kings, the upper town acquired stone walls, and subsequently a ring of stone and lime also enclosed the lower town. Many additional gates were added to the original 4 main gates. First, to the west, is the Currain Gate, followed by the Schlau Gate to the north, then the Bohemian Gate and the Klosterlin Gate facing Sedlitz. To the south is the solitary Hrada Gate, and the newest, the Grand Eastern Colin Gate. Each gate has its own guild-paid guard, which oversees order and the collection of customs. Under the penalty of losing their goods, merchants are prohibited from entering the city through other gates. Oh, that's very interesting. And I've discovered Kuttenberg. Okay. Kutna Hora is located 70 kilometers east of Prague. It was founded due to the discovery of silver ore deposits in the vicinity of the town and its location near the Cistercian monastery in Sedlitz. Okay, all the pieces are now connecting because I read the lore and now I know about Cistercian monasteries, which was the commercial and economic center of the region. Kuttenberg was granted town privileges in 1318, after which its economic activities were overseen by the Urburer, or royal official. The safe operations of mines and mints and the maintenance of high standards were ensured by the mining code, Jus Regale Montanorum. Yeah. The town soon became wealthy and had rights comparable to those of Prague's old town. The German inhabitants were the wealthiest in Kuttenberg, while the lowest, yeah, that's why all the merchants are German. But of course, because they're the wealthiest. Or actually, they are the wealthiest because they're merchants. While the lower class consisted of those employed in mines, smelters, mints, and services, or craftsmen. Almost every inhabitant of the town was involved in the silver and coin trade. Kuttenberg, okay, and now also I see the crest. It's a hammer symbolizing craftsmanship and a mining pick, because yeah, they picked, yeah, look at this guy. He's mining for silver. And this is probably the Cistercian monastery, right? It looks like a monastery, and this is the Kuttenberg city, town, whatever. Kuttenberg silver financed the development of other Czech cities and new construction in Prague. Venceslas IV made a large contribution to the architecture of Kuttenberg. During his reign, houses were rebuilt in brick or half-timbered style. Churches and other public buildings were built and a mint was founded. Thus, we can still see Gothic architecture here today. The in-game city is based on the real geography of today's Kuttenberg, although for the sake of optimization and practical issues, we somewhat modified it, moving, reducing, or omitting some quarters, and adding walls and gates to places where they likely never were. Even so, we hope we managed to preserve the medieval city character. This is amazing, man. Sedlitz Monastery just outside. Yeah, also there are a lot of tunnels and mine shafts under the city. Okay, I'm gonna explore them because I found a map. And the Sedlitz Monastery, it's probably this one, right? This thing looks like a monastery. Wow, so cool. Man, but the attention to detail. All the craftsmen here. Such a big... Kuttenberg. Baldy. A gargoyle. I don't know why they put gargoyles on monasteries and churches and yeah, cathedrals. I've been in Prague. Prague is awesome. I remember seeing those gargoyles on the cathedrals. Okay, so right now I think I use this gate, so I should find fountains on Winter Street. There is a new quest: armorer, smithy, trader. La 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 la. If I keep going forward through another gate, I'll find the legacy of the forge. There are a lot of tunnels and mine shafts at the northeast of the city. Okay. Okay, I'll definitely explore everything. All in due time. Gutenberg. Shame there's poop right at the entrance to the town gates. City gates. There were always at least two. Controlled the comings and goings of the city dwellers and collected tolls and duties from traders for goods they brought and sold. The ground level housed the armory and storage facilities, while the upper level featured an astronomical clock or town clock. Yeah, there is an astronomical clock in Prague as well. It's like a main tourist attraction. The typical gate tower was a lower or high rectangular tower with a passageway and a drawbridge over the front moat. The walls of some cities also included a water gate, through which townspeople made their way to a water supply. Special entrances included gates designed for the executioner and his assistants, unclean people, and the so-called Jewish gates. After closing time, entry into the city was only possible with special permissions from the councillors. Those who did not return in time had to sleep outside the walls. The gate was locked with a key, which was kept at night by the bailiff or the head of the city gate. Man, people were so busy back then. But imagine they had to go and get their water supply. And if you think it, more than 2,000 years ago, the Roman, during the Roman, not the Holy Roman Empire, but the old Roman Empire, they built aqueducts and they brought water from many miles away. And I don't know what... Oh, beggars. Right from the entrance, beggars. Man. I remember when I first started playing this game and I was in Trotsky. I felt so lost. Oh, that's a well. That's a fountain, actually. Do they actually...
You may say that God created
Examine
Adam and all men in his
Fountain?
image, so they can't be all
Where does
that
the water
bad.
come from?
Well,
Here.
that's
In the middle
what
of the
they
city?
want you to think. They're the ones claiming it's in Scripture. Who knows what's really in it and what they've made up? And if only lying were the worst of it.
My respect.
But you know full well they steal and kill and rape poor, defenseless women. Fair maidens, protect your innocence. Run to the nunnery and give yourself to God. And if it's too late for you, go home. All it takes is a bit of nightshade in your husband's food and you'll be safe again. God will understand. Don't fear God. Fear men.
What's...
That's exactly how it is.
What's wrong with this guy? This is
Watch where you're going.
I think maybe someone abused him in his youth or something. Why do you hate men? You're a man. This is a fountain. Yeah, and they have buckets, so that means they actually... Yeah, they drink this water. Okay, that's nice. Can't wash myself. Dude, look at the buildings.
From the best grapes. Right.
They're very similar to those in Prague. Casper Rudolph.
God bless you, sir.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free?
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Of course.
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are, to your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
Fantastic. It's awful. It's all right.
Well, it's not the best wine I've ever had, but it'd do at a pinch.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Hey, welcome, Joke and Neddy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Owlygarchy. Yes, this is such an amazing game. Man, I love it. It's my first time in Kuttenberg, and it brings so many memories when I visited Prague in real life. It's just amazing.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots. It didn't work. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else.
You just found a man. I do, and I'll help you.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is. But I intend to find out.
This sounds like an interesting quest. A secret. That's right up my street. Now I understand what you need me for.
A secret? Well, just the job for me. I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to secrets hidden in monasteries.
The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast about it. If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
That won't be a problem. I've drunk so much wine I know all about it.
Excellent. But I also have this clever book all about wine by Buschek of Velhatitze. I'm sure you'll learn a thing or two from it.
Will you give me the book?
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't, entirely accurate.
Go
What's
on.
the truth then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Manlica should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
Aren't you
Did you
married?
say you're married?
What has that to do with anything?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to return a book you lent her.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master Swordsmith Manlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Manlichers don't want any more problems.
Well, you know what they say. Modern city, modern morals, modern problems.
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the book back.
Great! Any more questions?
Do you have any idea what this secret might be?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed up bones of saints in it, or they sing hymns to the wine. How should I know?
Do you really think Havel would just tell me the secret? You don't even know if he actually knows it. Or it might just be a rumor.
Havel really is a bit thick. Either the monks have a secret and Havel will tell you, or there's no secret and Havel will confirm it.
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. You look like you can handle it. Good luck. Farewell.
Okay.
The taste is full.
Vineyards and wine production. Vineyards have had a tradition in Europe since ancient Greece, but it was in the Middle Ages that this noble profession truly flourished. Wine was brought to Bohemia by Charles IV, who had developed a taste for it in France and wanted it cultivated in our region. It was at the end of the 14th century that vineyards were established in Kuttenberg, Melnik, and Prague. The spread of vines was also facilitated by the warmer climate during the Middle Ages, allowing cultivation in otherwise agriculturally uninteresting locations, dry, rocky areas. You would have difficulty finding the familiar taste of today's wine in medieval wine. Due to the lack of preservatives, spices, or honey... due to the lack of preservatives, spices or honey were added to the wine. And it was often diluted with water because it was consumed throughout the day. Interesting. But if you put... yeah, actually honey is a good preservative, but with all that sugar, it favors fermentation. Yeah, and it might give you a headache. Only with the discovery of the sulfur wick was it possible to properly disinfect barrels and preserve wine for longer periods, allowing for the abandonment of flavorings and preservatives. The vineyards themselves were mostly commonly planted on southern sunny slopes. Yeah, indeed. In the northern hemisphere, you plant them on the southern slopes. They need a lot of sun if you want to have really sweet grapes for sweet wine. The wine was either grown as a low bush or trained to climb poles. Yeah, you have to cut it each spring and each autumn. The modern system of wire rows was not yet used. Work in the vineyard was year-round. Pruning was done twice a year exactly. The vineyards were often hoed, and pests and fungal and mildew diseases had to be managed. Man, I hate it when my plants get mildew or anything. I haven't had any problem in the last 5 years. But if you have a sick plant, just throw it, don't, or quarantine it. Quarantine it, treat it, but don't put it near other plants. I think I lost 12 orchids 1 year. Anyway, the peak of the season was the harvest and the subsequent marathon of processing the berries, including pressing, straining, decanting into barrels, and then wine fermentation. Other monastery or private winemakers had their own carefully guarded procedures and methods.
Intoxicating. The smell of a...
Okay. This is a side quest. Okay. Make an impression on the Havel of the tavern keeper. Fountain Vineyards. The shield painter is here. Apothecary. Should I visit anything else or just head straight towards Legacy of the Forge?
Summer evening.
I'll explore. It's just 2 o'clock. That guy's already drunk.
May God give you health, sir.
Mind pointing out where we are?
Okay. The shield painter Wojtek, or whatever his name is here.
May God give you health, sir.
2 drunk people meeting on a street in the middle of the day.
More expensive than last time.
Oh, I can actually ride on my horse in the city. That's good to know.
I wouldn't want that there if someone gave it.
Whoa!
Another baker here. I want to check this, though. The weaponsmith.
Kommen, mein Freund. Komm herein.
Of course, another German. Yes.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
Wonderful day. Beautiful day. Schöner Tag. Trade.
What do you have for sale?
Okay. Man, these are expensive. A knight short sword, long sword, warhammer, and I sold these for nothing. Pole axe, already have one. What's this? I don't even know how to pronounce it. So many hooks. An excellent long weapon for infantry and anyone who prefers to keep their opponent at bay. The secret of its true power is hidden in the tight formation of the trained man who, with its help, can resist even a charge of knightly cavalry. Bardish, Volge, Billhook. A battle longsword, 800. This is gonna take an impact on my economy. Gisarme. 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 Not Guisarme, Gisarme. Sounds very French. How's my weapon doing compared to this? Even this pole axe is better than what I currently have. Gisarme. I wonder if there are any recipes, because I'd like to craft them. Okay, hunting sword, shell. Had a falcon, noble. Well, anyway, I'll just buy a sketch. Do I have anything to sell? I think selling weapons to weapon masters, you get better prices. Okay, let's hack. No, I should have used the other.
You must be from...
How angry is he? Pretty angry.
Jul... Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
That nobleman came back. He said he's not going to let it drop.
Verdammt hochnäsig.
Hochnäsig? Meaning his nose is up?
Ja, genau.
I like that. We call them parvenus.
So what did this parvenu say? Or did he just complain?
He mostly just complained. He said he'd go and see the bailiff and so...
At your service, sir.
Oh, man. There's a smithy around. Oh, it's locked.
Off you go! You
Oh,
can't
well.
be here.
Very well, very well. Sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. Let me check that recipe. A heavier long blade will last longer and won't break easily, but it must be balanced by a much larger pommel. This sword is designed for actual battle rather than a quick sword fight. More blunt damage.
Slow down, idiot.
There's a tailor here. I'd like to visit the tailor as well. Huh? This is not a door. You don't need to carry smithing materials anymore. Oh, okay. It's fine to leave it in your chest. Okay. A tailor. Good to see you, lad.
What would you like? I'll have a look at the wares.
Show me the nice stuff. I don't like the chaperone. Especially this one. Looks so foolish. Burgundian. The huntsman. Huh. The nobleman. Peacock. And the brocade. Oh, this one. These are so shiny. But man, are they expensive. Okay. The nicest brocade, the most expensive one is pink. Have you achieved success? Are you noble and rich? Or at least you want it to look that way? You can't go wrong with the brocade lining. Ah, the blue one. The green one's also nice. Oh, the shiny one. Definitely. How would it look on my armor? Not bad looking. Should we switch to blue? Let's say, okay, we're going with blue. This is not bad looking, but... No, I like this one, the purple bluish shiny one. Okay. Man, look at this one. Huh. This one's interesting. I've never seen anything like it. And this one would look awesome on this. Though it makes me more visible, doesn't it? The black one. I think I'm gonna spend some time in here. Shopping. Oh, look at that. With the blue thingy on my neck. Yeah, this one, is it green? Seems green. A beautiful hat made of real rabbit fur, lined with patterned fabric and decorated with a brooch with jay feathers, deserves to be worn by none other than a nobleman. The purple one looks nice, but I think I like the blue one the most. Peacocks. I'm gonna have to sell a lot of stuff. There are 3 more tailors in town, all with different inventory. Man, that's great. That's great news. This one's padded. Is it better than the metal one? No, but it looks nice. And it provides more stab defense, less slash and blunt. Interesting. I already found a nicer looking hat. These are actually not that bad. Less conspicuous, an elegant pointed hat with a wide brim decorated hem, and the badge is worn especially by master huntsmen, and they're proud of it. Okay. Oh, look at this. Coat number 4. Oh, splendid. A burger overcoat made of fine fabric with rich embroidery and decorated buttons. The black one looks awesome as well. How would they look if I put them over armor? Not bad. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, body one. Oh, the blue. I'm going full blue. This one, oh, it goes on number 4. This one goes on number 1. I like this one. More charisma, yeah. More conspicuous, more visible. And this one goes above. Yeah, but I like the number 1s. So I'm gonna take this one. And yes, this is what I've been looking for. A larger pouch. And belt. Pouches can be worn. Yeah, I think I already read this. This is a cheaper one. Man, I think I should have applied some perfume or something. Oh, this one's nice. And this one's really chic. Not bad looking. And it's cheap. And it looks nice. Oh yeah, Now, let's see about those pants. They provide more charisma, but they're strange looking, and I don't see anything in blue. Troubadour. I'm not a singer. They all look very nice. Breaching. It reduces carrying capacity by 40 and makes the horse slower. No, thank you. Women's clothing and... Okay, I'll have to pay about 2,000 bucks. Man. Okay. Let me see also one of these. A body coat 4. How would it impact my... So if I put this, I become much more conspicuous. A little more defense, more visible, more conspicuous, but more charisma. And wait until I see the armor. Okay, because I like the way the armor looks. I don't want to put anything on it. Okay, fine. I'll just buy this for now from this shop. Do I have anything to sell? Probably, yeah. I'll have to sell this. Yeah, and this, and this. This guy doesn't have any shoes or... Yeah, I need a cobbler for shoes and gloves. So... And the hat. This and this. Man, I sell them for 23 groschen. You gotta be kidding me. But they were so expensive when I bought them in Trotsky. Dang. Okay, let's haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
He's gonna be angry. Very angry.
Satisfied?
You must be. Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Now I'm naked. I didn't know my pants look like that. Like a proper gigolo. Okay. Equip this and this on all outfits. Maybe switch them around. Okay. On my main one, this. I should also use this. And this. Fine, okay. Though maybe the handgun, I don't know. Okay. Arrows, these. And the bolts, whatever. On this, yeah, you're fine with that. Just use this and this. Actually, this and this. I also need ammo. Okay. And here we just want to look very noble. That's all. I'm not gonna equip the bow. Okay. Okay. I think we're fine. I don't need this, do I? Makes actually less noise. Speed 30. Yeah, put it on. Why not? A little protection on my neck. Never hurt anyone. Okay. Okay.